Hello everyone and welcome back to the Guild 3 to Valken Delaney, who is making bandages at this point with a quill, it seems. So, well, interesting mechanics that we have there in usage, but so far they seem to be working. We are making money and that is all just very nice and all. Now, Valken is thinking to himself, he's, well, achieved quite a lot, right? We got some pest houses in London, we got a beautiful wife, we got some children who are not ready yet to be in my group, right? So Valkis here is 4, and we got also Clara Delaney here at age 1. They're still behind that door, right? I mean, that's exit the building. Oh, no, I think they're still in the basket, so we cannot really see them. The wife is looking quite happy though, right? So she's fine with being a housewife. She is always just bored as it was there, the action right now. So she thinks to herself, cleaning the house might be a better task at doing things. I'm sorry, Beatrice, but you have 2 children and you need to stay at home there because I certainly won't. We need to make money, and we also need to think about something else that I would like to do, or that we would like to do. And Valken thinks to himself, yeah, what's the next step, right? Becoming patrician would be one of those steps, or we could go into politics. And that also sounds pretty interesting to me. We would be able now to apply for the first offices, right? Oh, by the way, there's some fighting here. Over there. Yeah, right into the pest house with her. A thief, doesn't matter, as long as she's got some coin. I'm totally fine with putting her into my pest house. Righto, but it is, after all, here the offices, right? There is quite a lot of requirements. So there is the apply button here, but we of course cannot apply for these higher offices there, right? If we want to become mayor, we have to start all the way down here in the first area of business, right? So that's the first tier, that's the second tier, and then we got the third tier. And each one of these tiers has certain businesses, certain posts available. In tier 1, where we are right now, there's a couple of jobs coming up, a couple of elections coming up. There's already someone here applying to this one, right? So that would be the council assistant that we have. We got the council informer and we got the council guard. So it's probably, you know, office stuff, then it's like spying stuff, and then it's like you know, yeah, thievery stuff and what else. The council assistant, for example, so they all require the title of citizen. They do require some influence to pay, and they would also give me an income though, right? So we get income out of that, and also what can she do there? There we have it. The council assistants that are at the lowest level of the hierarchy. They are subordinate to the chamber of judges. Proposal to change the city laws, influence of public opinion. We can also spread rumor with that, and we can also change the following laws that we can see here, like break bones or vandalism and stuff like that. Then we got the city council informers, right? So the members of the chamber gather information for the other chambers at the city council. So it's rather the secrecy stuff. And then we got the town henchmen. We're not a henchman, really. We either go with informer or with assistant, right? And then to make things easy, we could apply for something where there's no candidate yet. So like this one here, that's the informers, right? Gather some intelligence, and the clerks that we have here and the assistant that we have there. Let's go for the informer because there's still still one without any kind of applicants, so we can apply for this one here. It would cost me 85 influence. So in that case, there we are now. We are being seen, and the application is open. The next election is at 14/6, so the next day at 8 o'clock, right? So that's that. Now, if we want to get this job for sure, we should be good with those people here, right? So Rowena, for example, she doesn't like us too much there, so we should probably do something to make her happy towards us, right? Either we have a lot of charisma, that would be one thing already. We could also work on our public relations and stuff like that. So diplomacy and politics, that we have it. And boast about my achievements, greet someone. We could also praise someone or denounce someone. Public relations is probably one of these, right? And a conscious character. And we can then choose someone, right? And probably get good with them. Yeah. And with that, we can then get better with them. So that would be the option there I have, I guess. We could also write a pamphlet or write a letter of recommendation. So there we have one of them. Who is one of the electees, so she would, you know, elect us or not. And I'm not boasting, laughing at her. We're going to do some public... Oh, it's only at 43%, so we're not very good at that stuff yet. We also don't have a level there. Bribing them could work, though we only have a 72% chance for Elias. And market we cannot even go with, right? So she's at 85. Why can we not do this? It's not available. No idea. I cannot do that with her. The chance would be higher for that. And who is the last one? We need to check this one. It's pretty important. Henry Earnshaw. He could also be in that area. Henry Earnshaw. Let's check this out if we have this fella there. There he is. 69%. Oh, these are not good. Let's try it with Elias Felton. It's 8,500. It is money, but we make a lot of money right now, so we get it back. The chance is pretty good still, right? It's not perfect, but it is pretty good. My reputation is increasing thanks to me being, you know, a good business dealer. So with the Tower of London, the people there like me a bit more now. So that helps, of course, with the politics, right? Because the better we are known, the more likely it is for us to get voted. We're still the only applicant here, so it's probably a good chance that we get this position there anyway. But we'll just see. Let's just try this bribery there. And perhaps it's successful. Where are we going here? Alright, and what are you hiding? 75% chance. Ah, perfect. That worked, right? That worked out. And as we can see, we got some 10 boosting of the reputation there with Elias. So that gives me a bit of a better chance here. So this guy likes me a bit more. We don't see it that much, right? We can see it when we click on one that is neutral towards us. It's a tiny bit, right? So plus 10 that we have on this one. Yeah, that should already give us a nice edge. I'm not doing anything else though. By the way, the sovereign title is available right now, the post of that. We're not doing anything else, right? It was also very good for the influence that we got out of that. So that's at least something. Let's go back here to my pest house and continue working there. Of course, at some point, once we focus more on politics and stuff like that, we'll have less... Oh, the Delaney dynasty, great people. So they really do like us there. We have less and less time then to focus on business, right? So that's also pretty cool. You start out with survival, then business, empire, and then going into politics and stuff like that. It's all just really nice in the end, isn't it? Let's have a quick look there at the other buildings that we've unlocked, because we do have that. We have the rostrum. So this is actually with our new title there. And the rostrum owner can step on it and speak to the citizens, ensuring that they're seen and heard all the way to the back of the audience. So with this, that's just very good for politics. We can put this one up and we can then speak to the people. And then we have the well over here. The inhabitants can draw water from here and can be built in the city. And perhaps it gives me a better reputation with my people, or with the people of the city, right? So let's just add it here to the central spot there, right next to the infirmary, which doesn't belong to us. Right, building a well for these people. It's 500 coin. It's really cheap anyway. No problem there. All right, how's it going? Beatrice, of course, yeah, Valkyrie is going back. Beatrice is still bored, tending the household, I guess. And we could schooly poop around again, I guess. Can we? Yes, we can. So we probably will do this during nighttime now. And the well has been finished. So there it is, right? And it's probably in just raising reputation of my dynasty across the city. We could probably also do another well in that district here. So each district will have its own well then, beside my infirmary. Here there is definitely room for another building, so I'm not doing that. But here, there's a good location for a well. Just also as the day is ending, we have this new pest house here that has been finished, the Artful Amputations. We were building this, or we were starting to build it in the last episode. It's now here for the district of the Tower of London. There's nothing else here at the moment, so let's just also apply here the next worker for that. Some basic fire protection. So as always, the basic first investment is rather expensive, right? The security and productivity boost, I think we can do this here several times. Let's go ahead with that. And also the customer satisfaction, just very important. Building condition, let's also raise this one. Then I can hire 3 workers. I'm going to wait for that though, next day, which is now happening. With that, we get the spring back. 1416. There you go. And let's add the workers. And we're also going to have it automated. So I'm going to hire a transporter there as well. Right, so that we got that. we will produce these things here. So I can also say, for example, don't produce the fever syrup, right? If I don't want that, or the flee away, but they can just really produce whatever is the most profitable one. And then we have the selling of the fever syrup. The cloth is being procured. Once again, we're going with a maximum here of the 40, because I really don't want that being purchased endlessly. There needs to be a certain limit for everything that is purchased. Right, so also for this one. We need to be careful though. Now that I realize it, we got now 3 pest houses and all 3 of them are going to use these raw materials. I hope that prices will not really skyrocket because of that. We need to check this. If that's the case, then we'll need to specialize these buildings, right? One is only going with the fever syrup, for example. Another one is only going with the flee away. And once we upgrade them, we can then also go for the plague attire, the wonder cure, and the painkiller. So that might be the better option than overall. Let's automate. The transport is now adhering to storage rules, while the other ones are already attending the sick and crafting some bandages, whatever they deem fit. That should be the case. We're selling everything, of course, and in the front store, I'm going to keep some 6... Oops. I'm going to keep some 6 bandages. Some 6 fever syrup and 6 flee away, right? So that this is working. And that actually makes the building already workable. So it should start now its production. The transporter already arrived with some clay pots and spirit wine. Alright, so flee away is the preferred product. And purchasing the rest now. Let's just hope that this one is then profitable. Oh, we are respected. That's it, right? Your business in the Chelmsford district in London have brought wealth to many of the citizens living there. You are greeted in a much more friendly way than before whenever you are in the district. Yeah, so that's also another groundbreaking thing that we have there. By the way, we got now... Wait a second, 1416? Yeah, the election should be happening now. I hope we win this one. Our reputation is still not the best though with the great city, the great people of the city. By the way, town clerk here, there is no one, so we can apply for this one there right away. 3 more minutes. I'm nervous. And yeah, my candidate was successful. Oh, look at that. There's also here in the city hall, we can see there is a court right now, right? So there's a judge sitting. The punishment shouldn't be high fine, so they can decide that. Then there's nothing happening here. That's really cool. So I love that. All these smaller details that we have then. Let's go outside again. By the way, we have been elected. We are an informer, a city informer now, right? So with that, we have a couple of options available. First of all, with the next year, we'll get a wage. So we'll get around 500 coin and 85 influence. So this is also now a way of earning influence, right? That is the one. Yeah, and then we could go to the higher ones here. So the chief judge, for example, I should be able now. I need a higher title for this. Oh no. Right, so we do need... What title do we need? A patrician title. Alright, patrician title it is. To become a judge. Also the dungeon master is also a patrician title. But I really would like to be a judge. That sounds interesting. And we could do this. I do need a better title though. We're fine with being an informer for now. So our first office has been started with that. The next election will be in 1420, so in 4 years from now. So we have time, right? To get comfortable in that. And overall, that is the first step into a new direction there for us as well. We don't have that many actions available to write at the moment. Nice one. I like that. My wife, by the way, could also apply, but I think that is in part ways the nepotism. Let's just check it out. Unfortunately, I have not yet been granted the privilege of nepotism, so we do need this privilege, and then I could get my family members into the offices as well. I wonder though why nepotism would count here, because that is another branch, right? So she's not affected by us, and we cannot vote for her. But still. Alright, nepotism we do need then, which is most likely a law. That is probably illegal at the moment. Is it? I don't see it here. Alright, so I guess it's not a law. I think it is then a right. that we get somewhere. Nobleman. There it is. Nobleman. We need to be a nobleman. And then my family can join the politics there as well. Right? So patrician it is for now. Holy cow, my money is going down. There's some money to be made here again. I think it's all because there's so many things being bought right now by this transporter there. Yep. She also purchased plant essence there. That was 2,000 and the wool. So that my people are able to produce something here, right? That's the flea away. Yep. So that's the initial cost still of the pest house, which is really, really high. But now we got 3 pest houses up and running. So all 3 of them are producing. And we also have enough influence for the patrician title if I can afford it with the money. Now, in the chance of survival, there is like 75 bandages at the moment. So we are not selling enough bandages in the front store. That means that I can start selling the bandages. Let's go to the storage rules. And for the bandages, we can now also sell it, right? To a minimum storage of, let's make it 10. Right? Yeah, let's make it 15. I would like to have a bit of a buffer there. And let's sell it. So this one will apply here now too. We could also say max storage, right? So we could apply it for this. And whenever it's above it, it should sell the surplus, I think. But we can go with the minimum and we can sell it now. So my transporter will sell this. Let's check the other infirmaries there that we have then. And here it's totally fine, right? So there's nothing really happening there. And I think here it's also totally fine. This has just started. Wait a second. Is it because we have the loop, right? We have the loop production in the chance of survival. So this leads to having a pretty high bandage production. Not the worst thing, since both of these products are in for sale quite often now, and I would really like to wait what is more profitable now, the loop production or the automated production, where we have quite a high investment in raw materials. One of them is true, and we'll just see this. I, however, do need another day where I'm not investing anything into the pest house, so I can really see that. We have lots of investments at the moment. This is falsifying then the numbers there, right? What I know though is money is coming in, that's good. Still not as quickly as I'd like it to, but it's fine. Now, Baldwin is coming back, and he should then leave with bandages. There you go, perfect. He's loading some 40 bandages and going now to the market where it's the most profitable. That would be the harbor area for 80 each. And he's going there. Yeah. And that's some 3,200 coin. He also purchased some wool and cloth there again. Quite the smoky area there. I think this house has been freshly built now. Yep. So the harbor area is starting to grow a bit. There is also a big tavern over there. But that's it. Not anything like the other districts, right? Where there's already a lot of buildings. Especially here, it's getting really full in the southern district. Alright, we have the money. We would have the chance of purchasing that title, and it is quite tempting for me, to be honest, because there is an election tomorrow. It is not that likely that we win it. I would still like to apply for the chief judge. I mean, we're not even a judge, but chief judge could be possible with the patrician title. We do need that title anyway, so let's purchase it. And with that, a patrician. The golden spoon achievement we get with that too. We have warehouses now unlocked, insulting. We could also go with a letter of inquisition and a new influence action, oil the wheels of bureaucracy. So 17,000 we could invest for 500 influence, 800 influence there. Alright, and we can also now apply for this one. There you go. And let's confirm it for 250 influence. It's steep. It's a steep price, but let's try it. Perhaps we have a chance at this. Perhaps people don't like Godfrey that much as Valkin. After all, Valkin is a respected member of the community. And do I see it right? This house here has all three: mayor, city legate and treasurer. Yep. Oh, another one applied for it. Carrick. So tomorrow 8 o'clock we'll know it again. But there is some serious nepotism going on. Look at that. The top posts here are all of the same dynasty. The mayor, the treasurer, and the city legate. That is just foul. We have to break this cycle. Something very important though with the title of patrician, we have now the ability to upgrade our medicine. So from medicine 1 we're going now to medicine 2. For 7,000 we can easily afford that, and with that we can also upgrade the pest house then to infirmary and start producing the painkillers. So the study of medicine is expensive and time consuming, however, it not only allows you to heal people but also to fill your pockets with lots of lovely clinking coins. Let's go ahead, upgrade the medicine to 2. And anything else we could do? Oh yeah, we could also go into fighting now with the patrician title. That's it though, right? So preacher, and we can get another business of course. But let's just have a look. There it is. Level up the building. Costs me 5,000 to make this one from pest house to an infirmary. And I think we're going to do this. Going to take a while. And there it is in all its glory. Finished also just in time. A tavern finished behind me, right? So holy cow, it's getting dense here. That's good for business though. And yeah, we also got this cute little tower now there. I like that a lot. Also this one here has upgraded to an infirmary, my competitor, right? But we should not worry about that one bit. We can now go with the painkillers. That's pretty cool. And yeah, that's very important for attending the sick patients. And also very important, we can get another employee now into this building here. Right, so for 1,200, let's go with that. And I think also down here productivity should be possible, and customer satisfaction. Let's get this one, and productivity another 5% that we can get here. Perfect. Let's go ahead and get the painkillers now into the loop production there as well. Right, and for the painkillers, however, we do need some components, which is the spirit wine, mixed herbs, and honey. So I will also now need to storage rules here for these ones, right? So the honey to a maximum, that's already in here. The spirit wine, that's the also to 40. Yeah, it's not that expensive, right? That's procuring that. And then the last one was the mixed herbs. So there we got the mixed herbs, should also be rather cheap. 23, perfect. I have a feeling that this is mixed herb, spirit wine, and honey. It's all cheap products. And the painkillers itself are 230 coin then. That's quite a lot. Perfect. Seems to be a high margin that we can, high march that we can make there. We're going to sell it, but we're going to have a minimum storage of 10. Because I would like to keep the painkillers then also in the front store. 6 of them. Right? And since there's quite a lot of products that we need to purchase now, I would like to upgrade my transporter Baldwin here then too. So we can do this, right? He needs some better equipment because he only uses his 2 basic slots there at the moment. And with that we can do this. I just need to wait for him to wake up. Or can I can order him right away. Get him out of the bed there. Alright, and transport. There you go. Hand cart. This would be possible. We could also give him a horse. Or a horse-drawn cart, the most expensive thing. Hand cart it is. Yep. For you. Right, so he's got a hand cart now. And he will be running around with a hand cart. And will be a better transporter because of that. Right, he's got now all 4 slots available to him. Thus he can procure these goods faster. And you're going to adhere to storage rules now, once more. Very nice. Alright, a new day is dawning with an infirmary now and also an election coming up. I'm eager for that. Stay tuned.